Hello ladies and gentlemen, Aditi once again on InnerWorldRevealed, and I am making a proper log on numerology almost after a month's time. A lot was happening. First, I went on a vacation and then there were too many backlogs and I was shooting deadlines, so I thought maybe making logs could wait a bit. But then I realized that, I'm missing this thing a bit too much. So now I am back and I have decided to compensate for it. So today I'm going to be publishing not one but two logs. So you see, I consider certain numbers to be very special in numerology, and most of them are master numbers. So I am going to cover two of these master numbers in today's log, two logs. In this one, I'm going to cover the number 22. In my next log, I will be covering the number 33.
So here is the number 22, and this double digit code reduces to a 4. So we write it like this. 22, like all master numbers, once again is dual because we have repeats of 2's reducing to a 4. So out here we have all the qualities of 2 combined with the qualities of 4. 2, as we all know, is a very emotional and imaginative number. 2 is able to see all the hidden aspects of life and is able to operate from behind the scenes. 2 has immense creative and inventive potential. 4, on the other hand, is more practical than emotional. 4 symbolizes a square, 4 sides, or a solid structure. 4 is the worker and the builder of a sound foundation. And when we combine these two energies, we get 22-4, as you can see. The builder with immense creative and inventive potential, the master builder. And through this number, greatness can be achieved. A 4 would think on a moderate scale, but a 22-4 would be thinking big in broad terms because these strong imaginative and inventive powers are combined with the qualities of 4. The 22-4 wishes to contribute in some way in designing how the world would function, as if there is some responsibility it has towards achieving greatness.
22 is the most powerful of all the master numbers. It has immense potential of turning any kind of dream into reality. However, one fact always holds true for all master numbers, and that is the master number might not play to its full potential. And what happens in that case? Well, in that case, the master number would play an equivalent to the single digit base code that it reduces to. 22 reduces to a 4. So 22 would play an equivalent to 4. Now, the important question is, how could you be sure that you have a 22 in your blueprint?
The simplest way of getting to know that you have a 22 is to be born on the 22nd day of month. That would make you a birthday 22. The 22 could be a bit difficult to spot if it is present as the life path number. Follow the method shown on the screen and you could find out if you are a life path 22. Finding a life path 11 is more common than finding a life path 22. You could be having a 22 as the heart's desire or soul number, which is the addition of all the vowels like this, or even a personality number, which is the addition of all the consonants in your name like this. I am deriving the numeric values of the alphabets by following the Pythagorean alphabet chart, which is this. The birth name or the destiny number could also be a 22, which is the addition of all the letters in your name like this. It is very important to know where exactly amongst your core numbers is actually the 22 appearing.
a person would have the highest awareness of the master number when it would be present as the soul number or the heart's desire number, which is the addition of all the vowels in the name. So in that case, if this 22-4 is present out there, then that person would definitely be dreaming big and wanting to make his dreams come true. And if he's unable to meet the demands of the master number, then he would be unable to forgive himself. Why couldn't I do it? Why? And if you are a destiny or a birth name 22, you are totally doomed. I mean, you are destined to do something very big. Even as a child, you would know, you would have an inner sense that you are supposed to do something very big. Your dreams are big, your goals are big, your risks are big, your challenges are big. You know, at some point, you might begin to think that enough is enough. Now, I don't want to take any more risks. I want to play it safe. Now, when that will happen, the possibilities will also become limited and you won't be able to do something big. Obviously, you know, if you don't take risks, how would you do something big? And when that happens, again, you would not be able to forgive yourself. Why couldn't I do it, man? Why couldn't I do it? The same is true for the life path 22 as well. This is the life path which is capable of achieving the maximum amount of success. It is capable of achieving the biggest things. And whenever, as I said, something is big, everything is big, you know. You see, it is very important for a 22 to share its grand dreams. You cannot be a one-man army and do big things. You need the support of people. You have to share your grand ideas with us commoners. Come on, unless and until you share it with us, how would we be convinced and contribute to your dreams to make it come true? You cannot do it alone. Big things cannot be achieved alone. You need to have the flexibility to convince me, to convince us, as a matter of fact. Now, don't be upset with me. You are actually a genius. I know it.
The 22-4 could also be activated as a temporary number in your life. The core numbers or the primary numbers are the numbers which are permanently attached to us. The temporary numbers are activated during a temporary span of time. Say if you buy a house numbered as 22, in that case you would be activating the 22 for as long as you would be living in that house or owning the house. Similarly, you could be having or buying the car number 22 as well. Again, in that case too, 22 would be activated for as long as the car is with you. Similarly, you could be having a room number or a phone number or any specific number which reduces to a 22 for you. The more you would be using the number, the more you would be activating the effect of 22 in your life. 22 could also be coming as second or third period cycle number or as a pinnacle number as well. The pinnacles and periods are the bigger spans of time having a particular trend indicated by the corresponding number.
What does it mean when this number 22 gets activated for a temporary span of time in your life? Say if you enter a pinnacle 22-4 or a period 22-4, or if you enter a house number 22 or buy a car number 22-4. So what happens when 22-4 gets activated in your life for a temporary span of time? Well, it is a good news. 22-4 as a cyclic number delineation means fulfillment of your dreams. So whatever you have been dreaming of would now be coming true. So celebrate. Come on. You could be dealing with a large group of people. You could be dealing with big projects. You could be traveling extensively. So everything would happen on a scale. So whenever something happens on a big scale, challenges are big too. Now, one thing that the 22-4 always needs to be careful about is about being extravagant. The 22-4 cannot be extravagant. You see, you obviously know that 22 reduces to a 4, and 4 is about logic, method, system, practicality, and about being grounded. So same applies for the 22 as well. So the 22 could be thinking big and on grand terms, but even after thinking big, it has to be on logical, systematic, and methodical terms as well. And you might be thinking big, but you cannot be wasting the resources. You have to be using the resources with proper planning. I do not mean that you turn miserly, but you plan it properly and then use it. So that'll be all with the number 22 today. All of you who have liked watching the log and have found it to be useful could hit a thumbs up. If you would like to stay connected and get updates on my latest upcoming vlogs, you could subscribe to the channel, or you could also like my FB page. The link is provided in the description box below. My next vlog is on the master number 33. All of you who would like to watch it, you could watch it. The link would be coming by the end of this vlog. And that will be all for today. Know your numbers, be your numbers, and make the most out of your numbers. Have a nice time. Bye bye.